What's up, everyone? This is Ron Simplified Myers. Just came back from shooting around a little bit. Uh, yeah, I did take yesterday off as far as my walking. Because, man, you guys, if you saw my last video, you know, like I said, I had to almost roll into the backyard to actually do my video. But I know it's very important to also get some rest, let your body recoup. So I did start back up again today, and I did my 5 miles, 5.1 to be exact miles today. So, and then I went in just now, just shot around a little bit. Still got to find a place to actually play basketball where there's people actually hanging out. It's only so much fun just shooting around by yourself. I know I can fine tune my skills, but a lot of times you need that competition also, you know, especially in my case, because I'm doing this to get in shape. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about somebody was asking me yesterday. They had a young lady that wanted to find out, how do you actually overcome trust issues? Because that's what they were talking about, is that they have a challenge with trusting people. Now, here's something a lot of you are not going to want to hear, those of you that don't trust people. The reason you don't trust people is because you can't be trusted. Now, I know you're going to say that's not true, but it is a reality. Because when people are looking at you and their whole concern is whether I can trust you or not, what they're actually saying is, I might have to burn you before you get the opportunity to burn me. And that's why they can't be trusted. So anyway, the example that I really use in order to help a person understand why you have to correct that, if that is where you're living right now in your life, one, become a trusting person. And then that'll resolve that issue, because if you know that you're a trusting person, then you have an example that people can be trusted. But the example why you have to be able to cross that barrier is, I was explaining that, and I got this example from Tony Robbins. He talked about, you've traveled on a road, you know, like in a hill or somewhere where you're going up. There's one lane going up the mountain, there's one lane coming down the mountain. And on one side of you, there's actually a cliff. So, well, on the other side is actually the mountain. So either side, you don't want to have a collision. But the bottom line is this. Isn't it true that the person coming in the opposite direction from you may not be committed to their lane? What if today they decided it was the last day that they wanted to be here on the earth? And so they were about to take their lives, and your car just happened to be coming towards them. They might take you out too. Now, knowing that that's possible, how can you actually go up a hill like that knowing the results if someone is not committed and to their side of the road? Well, the only way to get where you want to go is you have to trust that people are going to actually be committed to their side. And that's really the whole ball game, is if you just have to be able to trust that that person is committed to their side of the road. If not, you can never get where you want to go. So that's kind of how you overcome the trust issue, is you have to recognize, in order to move forward in my life, I have to be able to trust others, because you're always going to need people to do anything if you're going to do something of value in your life. There's people, again, you guys have heard me talk about that before, where people say, well, I did it myself. Folks, if you've ever done anything of significance, you never did it by yourself. Not only that, it's impossible to do anything by yourself, because everything, all your thought processes, everything you see in your life is a result of what you've seen other people do, and you adjust it and that type of stuff. But bottom line is, you've always had people that helped you influence where you are today. So there's no way that the person you are today was created just by you. So that's impossible anyway. But I don't know, how did I get on that subject? Anyway, bottom line here was getting on trust. So let's stay on track. Ron, stay on track. Trust. Back to that. You can't get where you want to go unless you trust that other people are committed to their side. So that's really what it's all going to boil down to. Go out, give it a try, trust somebody. And not only that, if you, like I said before, if you begin to be a person that can be trusted, because of the way the law of attraction works, and source, God, however you believe, if you believe in God, God will start to bring people into your life who have integrity, and then your trust will grow and become greater and greater. Because at the same time, if you can't trust people, that same thing holds true. You'll get more and more people in your life that you can't trust, because that's what you're actually focused on. And remember, what you focus on is what you get. So again, focus correctly, start to become a person of integrity yourself, and you will watch how you have a flood of people in your life that you can trust, and that problem will take care of itself. Again, it ain't right, it ain't wrong, but it is my opinion. Talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.